The Princess Problem. Once upon a time, when the world's countries were laid out like a checkerboard in vast squares of forest and field, village and castle, there was a powerful emperor named Rex, who wanted to reign over more countries than anyone in the world ever had, even if they belonged to other kings and queens. He put on his shining armor and rode out with his armies and conquered more and more squares of others' kingdoms. This proud emperor would allow each kingdom to live peacefully under his dominion if they did one thing. Every king was to deliver him one of their daughters to be in his service at his royal court for 1 year. Emperor Rex wanted to assemble a collection of young, pretty, and accomplished princesses to sing and play music for him and to display whatever other talents they possessed. He hoped also to find a bride for his son, Prince Blake, who had long put off thoughts of marriage, preferring to dally and sport with the young men of the court. In time, it was the turn of King Wilhelm to come to terms with the conquering emperor. The king wanted his kingdom to have a peace pact. However, he had a problem, as he had only sons, all 3 handsome princes. But, alas, he had no princess to offer in exchange for peace. Such was his dilemma that the king grew despondent. He grew so gloomy, his sons became concerned. Each attempted to cheer him. One danced a jig with a court jester. Another juggled flaming swords. Even the youngest son, who had learned kitchen skills and had baked the king a pie filled with his favorite fruits, didn't succeed. After only a few bites, he received only a weak smile. Nothing seemed to lift the weight of the entire kingdom from King Wilhelm's aged shoulders. His sons all wanted to help shift his cares onto their younger, stronger shoulders, as they were all princes after all, and wanted to learn how to help manage being a ruler. Finally, one evening at supper, the youngest of the 3 princes bravely asked his father, "Pray tell us what troubles you so. Is there discontent in the kingdom? Is there any way one of us has caused you some displeasure? Each of us would offer our lives to ease any trouble we might for you." "My sons," answered the king, "all of you have been brave, good, and true sons and princes. None of you could help me now, unless you were born to me, not as a son, but as a daughter." "What could you mean by this?" Arthur, the eldest prince, gasped in surprise. Then he asked, "Pray, father, tell us what is wrong. Why would you wish us girls when you have always been so glad to have sons to inherit your throne?" The king moaned. "Who would have thought there would ever be a moment in time when rather than strength and swordsmanship, what would be of use would be the womanly skills of songs, music, and poetry, or drawing. No warrior can deliver me now. It is a pretty face and a ladylike grace required in this deadly time." Completely baffled, the princes asked their father, "Why would you so urgently need a daughter, father?"
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.